Seattle and say, hey, look what he just did last year. When you put young, skilled players around him, go get him. So, who knows? You never know who they're going to get. It's going to hurt no matter who they get. So, yeah. By the way, I'm drinking Miracle on Ice Golden Ale. It says in partnership with Liftbridge Brewing in Stillwater, but it doesn't say who the other partner is. Like nowhere on the can. It says brewed in partnership with Liftbridge Brewing, and then it has their logo on it. But then there's literally, like, look, there's no other outside of the USA Hockey, like, emblem.
Yeah.
And the name of the beer. There's nothing else on it.
No.
So I don't know. Was it a USA Hockey thing? Like, did they brew it with partnership of Liftbridge? I don't know.
I feel like it's only fitting for me to drink a bunch of that. Go up to the Hockey Hall of Fame and vomit on Herb Brooks' feet.
Herb Brooks' feet again at
Yep.
a statue. Lou Nanny's gonna kick your ass if he ever hears that story out of you. So, you want to go back to Pro Football Focus, Brian?
Sure.
I'm assuming you saw this. They ranked the top, all the
If it was on
quarterbacks.
Twitter, I didn't see it.
They ranked all the quarterbacks,
Well, I do know
Oh.
of this, that they...
all the starters. Who
Yeah, I
do
do
you
know of this.
Did you see it?
I saw it, I just don't remember it. So.
1 through 5. You want to guess?
Do I have to get the order right?
Who do you think was 1? Who was 2? Who was 3? Who was 4? Who was 5?
Yeah, I see
Well,
it.
I believe the 5 are probably Rodgers, Mahomes, Brady,
Yeah. Who else?
Deshaun Watson.
Yeah. One more.
Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You know what's fucked, though?
1 was
Tom
Patrick.
Brady is not a good quarterback going into the 2021 NFL season. Not a chance.
If you say
He
so.
is not top 5. He's not top 10. I don't care how much your defense has to sit there and carry it.
So number 1 was Patrick Mahomes. Number 2, Tom Brady. Number 3, Aaron Rodgers. Number 4, Russell Wilson, Mr. Unlimited. Number 5, Deshaun Watson.
He doesn't
I
even
would
know if he's
have
on a
put
team.
Russell Wilson too.
Dak Prescott was 7. Lamar was 8.
Matt Ryan should not be that high.
Yeah, Matt Ryan at number 9. That is a little too high. Baker Mayfield at 10.
I don't know what to think of him anymore. Baker shouldn't be that high.
Matthew Stafford at 11. Ryan Tannehill at 12.
Stafford should be higher than Baker.
Jesus Christ, number 13.
Derek Carr.
Derek Carr. Are you serious? He doesn't even know if he's a fucking starter.
And then number 14, Kirk Cousins. And number 15, Justin Herbert. That's your top 15. So, yeah. So that's that was their top. Well, they ranked every single one, but we're not going to go through all
Justin
that.
Herbert will be much higher up on that list.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get more into that once football season comes around.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll have.
Well,
plenty
I
to
mean,
say.
it's just their opinion. I mean, they can't predict the future. I mean, but-
Pro Football Focus uses, like all the stats and stuff, and, again, cumulative and all that here. But again, everybody's got their opinions. Like, I always say, like, if you're going to knock, like, again, if you would have said, like, 8 or 9 should be flopped or something, that's not an argument, in my opinion.
So, Brian, me and Eric talked about this last night, and we discussed it a little bit. When Tom Brady finally retires or nobody wants to sign him anymore, whatever happens first, I think he'll retire on his own terms. But
Probably the retirement part of it.
I'm going to be an NFL free agent.
Yeah, we're trying to persuade him to get to a team, but
Yeah, so no, I'm not going to run over to Kansas City and be a Pat Mahomes fan. No, I'm not going to run over and be, join the next bandwagon team. I got 3 teams in mind, and
Let me hear him.
first one, just because of where we live at, Minnesota Vikings.
no, wait. Let me hear what Brian thinks are your other 2 teams.
Yeah, who do you think
So you
my
got
other
the
2 is?
Vikings. Let me hear
Well,
the
you're
expert.
an LA guy, so I would assume the Rams or Chargers are in there.
One of them was, yeah. One of them was,
Chargers.
and then
Chargers.
Eric got
Chargers.
mad at me because he can't have another Rams fan in his life. So I said,
Nope.
fine, I'll go to the Chargers.
Yep, not having another fucking
I would go
Rams
to
fan in my
the
life.
Chargers. You know, got Justin Herbert right
I'll
there,
give you
man.
Justin Herbert. Just not a Rams fan.
Okay, so who's the second team, or the third team? I'd say.
West Coast, Midwest, or East Coast?
West Coast.
West Coast.
There's a 3A and a 3B. 3B is East Coast, but
Arizona?
no. Eric did ask.
That's 4A.
Yeah, that's 4A. Eric did ask me if that would make sense because I lived in Arizona for 8 years, and
So you lived there probably outside of Minnesota. You lived there for a while. I
yeah,
didn't think you were in California.
Minnesota,
longer than California, so I don't
yeah.
understand it's
California
California
was
love.
a couple years, and in Minnesota was since 2003, and in Arizona was for a while. So
His whole California love is based around just
Where I
because
was
of
born.
Media market.
where I was born, where it says County of Orange on my birth certificate.
He just can't handle losing.
Did I
seasons.
hit you with an orange when
Bad
you do
sports
that?
teams.
When you get born, or
No, I was born right across the street from a ketchup factory, though. So I guess that's why I love ketchup
which
so
ketchup
much.
factory?
I don't remember. I think it's Hunt's.
Was there also
The
an
same.
In-N-Out burger?
Heinz is out there in
across the road?
Pittsburgh, I thought. So.
No, I don't know.
Heinz Field.
So, who's number 3? So Cardinals. My reasoning to him with the reason why I said no to the Cardinals is I told Eric they're just too bland. There's nothing really flashy about
I
them.
don't know. Have you looked at their fucking roster this year?
I know, but even when they're good, they still can't really get
Their
like
stadium
fans
is-
in.
So,
What are you
that,
talking?
look at every other team in the NFC West, though, and look at their roster.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great division.
That
to be in.
division, the last place team could be 8-8. Would not probably can't
8 and
actually
9.
happen, but
Yeah, 8 and 9 now.
oh yeah, 8-9, right? That thing.
So who's 3?
West Coast,
3A, West Coast.
Seattle.
No. They would be AFC.
Denver?
No.
Nope. Except if Aaron
Vegas.
Rodgers goes there, you're gonna,
Vegas.
Yep.
Vegas. Mostly because when I
don't like I don't like John Gruden.
no, I don't. So,
I
and
don't
I
really
told
like-
Eric this. Literally, the only reason why I consider Vegas is because when I was born in LA, the LA Raiders were the hot shit in town. Everything was silver
Right.
and black, and
Well, they were the cool team, and
yeah, that's why the LA Kings went from their purple and gold sweaters to silver and black.
Yeah, they're the
Because-
outlaws of
Yeah.
everybody else is sitting there.
And
Following rules and shit.
props to the Kings marketing and PR to pick up on that and say, hey, we're gonna do a whole facelift on our franchise, at least apparel wise,
Yeah, it
and
looks
go
a
with
hell
the
of a lot
trend.
better.
Yeah, and
your
it's still
gold.
it's still used today. It's still there today.
Mhm.
But
Now the Lakers just need to change their name
yeah.
to be more fitting to the area.
So yeah, we were
Los Angeles
I don't know.
celebrities. or
That's
some
almost
shit.
too much of a brand now. I
Yeah.
think, to
so
go and change it.
I'm too. What makes Vegas number 3 is because the Vegas Golden Knights have ruined everything Vegas for me, sports related, because that's all you hear about. Vegas, 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 Vegas.
And their
What about
fans are.
what about when
fucking
what about
insufferable.
when we have the Vegas Athletics?
Yeah, I know. And that was literally my next point was now that Oakland Athletics are trying to move out of Oakland, all you're hearing is Vegas, 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 Vegas,
Well, to be
Vegas.
honest, didn't Vegas offer the Diamondbacks like $1 billion for a stadium?
Yep, and the Athletics just met with some Vegas officials, and they offered like $1.5 billion for a stadium complex. So
Oakland is like kind of me. If you gave me like $1.5 billion, like I don't know what to do with that.
yeah. Well,
Just because of how cheap they've had to run their team since like 1993. It's like, what are we supposed to do with all this money? Do we?
it's
do we give it to-
1.5
do we give it?
billion.
Do we put it in the bank?
It's 1.5 billion to go build a stadium and a sports
Yeah, no,
complex. Like there's
That's
going
what
to
I'm
be
just saying with, like,
restaurants
Oakland,
and
like, with
bars
the
and
Athletics.
hotels and everything. So it's
The
like
the
the
Athletics aren't used to being that loved
It's like
by
immediately
a
rebuilding
city.
a city.
it's like the Texas Rangers new ballpark. They have all of that stuff outside of the ballpark, all the restaurants, bars,
yeah.
cafes, hotels,
St.
all
Louis
the
did. St. Louis did that too. When
Yeah,
they
Well, I
first-
mean,
yeah.
even the TCO or Vikings practice
TC
facility.
TCO
Yep.
Performance Center. Yeah, that massive hotel in
They
the
have a
in the
hotel, they got
apartment.
apartment buildings.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're gonna make restaurants over there. Grocery stores gonna go over there.
I still laugh when NBC misspelled Egan.
Yeah.
EGAN. Yep.
Yeah. So and
I'm
then
still like, oh.
well, Brian turned into a robot for a half second.
Autobots unite.
3B, Brian. 3B for me. Bills Mafia. Just because those fans know how to party.
Those fans know how. Those fans know how to fuck with it.
Yeah. And you can't call it bandwagon because they never won a Super Bowl. So,
Yeah, but it's bitch made because you got Diggs on that team. So
well, that's one guy. You just said about the fucking dude in Dallas for the Stars trying to win Rookie of the Year. It's a team sport. One guy can't do it all.
Eric on. I didn't catch the name that Eric said.
yeah, but Diggs is a bitch.
Well, Diggs is a
Oh,
bitch,
Diggs.
Yep.
but I mean, let's go.
Yeah, I
Bills
can-
Mafia, just because
I
of the
can mess with
party
the Bills,
aspect. They
but
have
Diggs is a bitch.
I can respect the Bills. Yeah.
they have culture and tradition, and they know how to party, and like let's
Well,
go.
again, as a Packers fan, the Bills kind of fit with, again, very small, market here,
Yeah, but
Well-
at this point, you've been
Yeah,
in
with it.
Minnesota for
I mean,
no,
that's
but
why.
we're-
15
Yeah, no, but my
years.
team is the good version of that. So.
yeah.
That's why, because I've been in Minnesota for so long now. That's why
very
they're the
cautious to
leader in the
brag about
clubhouse. But
I'm very cautious to brag about my team until training camp starts
yeah, well,
because I don't know how the hell it's gonna look.
Aaron Rodgers is about to be throwing balls to Jerry Jeudy in Denver in a little bit, and then you get to have Blake Bortles. Have fun with that.
Yeah, I'm
How
not
fun
jealous.
for
See, that
you.
the Blake Bortles signing is more of an indictment on Jordan Love than anything. So.
How fun for you! And then they had an open tryout for quarterback, and then signed that one guy. So
Yeah.
and he's like the fifth quarterback. I think the quarterback coach is higher on who's going to play if everybody gets hurt over him.
In my opinion,
So-
just end this. Extend Rodgers or trade him at this
Sure.
point.
Well, they got to wait
End this
till
drama. End this drama.
if you're going to trade him, you got to wait till after June
June
1st.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
Cap hit,
But that's my thing is that if you're going to trade, you got to do something here now. Either extend him and just say, hey, we fucked up. Admit, again, you're allowed to make mistakes. You're human. Admit you fucked up with Jordan Love and extend him for whatever, or trade him and try to see if your mistake pays off.
yeah. So stay tuned. I'll take
And see if Jordan Love is the A- Pat Mahomes that some scouts say he is.
Dude, how about Phil Mickelson?
yeah, fucking just winning it all.
Yeah,
Give
What
it
a
for the old
beast.
people, 50-year-old, Philly,
50-year-old
lefty,
Philly.
Yeah, the only
old
guy,
lefty.
one of the only guys to
You
still
know what
carry
I'm hoping, though?
one iron in his
With
bag.
this money now that he gets, hopefully we get more of those match type things here, where
Yeah.
he's betting all that money.
Yeah, Tom Brady, he's been tweeting all day about Phil Mickelson. Okay, let's look at this Tatis Jr. home run. We're going to turn
The
off
Grand
audio
Slam?
just in
The
case.
he hit 2 today. Make sure it's the Grand Slam.
Yeah, it's a Grand Slam. I got to turn out. Yeah, audio's off. Good. I'm not trying to get copyright
I'm not a huge
infringement.
fan of.
You can
I'm
react.
not a
to
huge
things.
fan of Tatis Jr. rocking the ankle pants.
It's not
so-
copyright if you're reacting.
Fine. Hold on. All right, here we go.
What, 4-1?
Oh, you can't pitch him there.
No, it's 8-1. Sorry.
This is still
Sorry,
San
man.
Diego, and this is Fernando Tatis Jr.'s world.
That dude just.
A grand slam.
My favorite part is the guy the guy pointing to his
His
jersey
fam
with
jersey.
"fam" on the back of it when it was Tatis